Lucius, Lucius, save the child and bear it for me to the empress. If thou do this, I'll show thee wondrous things that highly may advantage thee to hear. If thou wilt not, befall what may befall. I'll speak no more, but vengeance rot you all.
Say on, if it pleases me which thou speakest, thy child shall live, and I will see it nourished.
And if it please thee, why, assure thee, Lucius, 'twill vex thy soul to hear what I shall speak. For I must talk of murders, rapes, and massacres, acts of black night, abominable deeds, complots of mischief, treason, villainies, rueful to hear yet piteously performed. And this shall all be buried in my death, unless thou swear to me my child shall live.
Tell on thy mind, I say the child shall live.
Swear that he shall, and then I will begin.
Who should I swear by? Thou believest no God. That granted, how canst thou believe an oath?
What if I do not? As indeed I do not. Yet, for I know thou art religious, and hast a thing within thee called conscience, with 20 popish tricks and ceremonies, which I have seen thee careful to observe. Therefore I urge thy oath. For I know an idiot holds his bauble for a god, and keeps the oath by which that god he swears. To that I'll urge him. Therefore thou shalt vow by that same God, what God soe'er it be that thou adorest and hast in reverence, to save my boy, to nourish and bring him up, or else I will discover not to thee.
Even by my God, I swear to thee I will.
First know thou, I'll begot him on the empress.
Oh, most insatiate and luxurious woman.
Tut, Lucius, this was but a deed of charity to which thou shalt hear me anon. 'Twas her 2 sons that murdered Bassianus. They cut thy sister's tongue, and ravished her, and cut her hands, and trimmed her as thou sawest.
Oh, detestable villain, callest thou that trimming?
Why, she was washed, and cut, and trimmed. And 'twas trim sport for them which had the doing of it.
Oh, barbarous, beastly villains like thyself.
Indeed, I was their tutor to instruct them. That carding spirit had they from their mother, as sure a card as ever won the set. That bloody mind I think they learned of me, as true a dog as ever fought at head. Well, let my deeds be witness of my worth. I trained thy brethren to that guileful hole where the dead corpse of Bassianus lay. I wrote the letter that thy father found, and hid the gold within that letter mentioned, confederate with the queen and her 2 sons. And what not done that thou hast caused to rue wherein I had no stroke of mischief in it? I played the cheater for thy father's hand, and when I had it, drew myself apart, and almost broke my heart with extreme laughter. I pried me through the crevice of a wall, when for his hand he had his 2 sons' heads, beheld his tears, and laughed so heartily that both mine eyes were rainy like to his. And when I told the empress of this sport, she sounded almost at my pleasing tale, and for my tidings gave me 20 kisses.
What? Canst thou say all this and never blush?
Aye, like a black dog, as the saying is.
Art thou now sorry for those heinous deeds?
Aye, that I had not done 10,000 more. Even now I curse the day, and yet I think few come within the compass of my curse, wherein I did not some notorious ill as kill a man, or else devise his death, ravish a maid, or plot the way to do it, accuse some innocent and forswear myself, set deadly enmity between 2 friends, make poor men's cattle break their necks, set fire on barns and haystacks in the night, and bid the owners quench them with their tears. Oft have I digged up dead men from their graves and set them upright at their dear friend's door, even when their sorrows almost was forgot. And on their skins, as on the bark of trees, have with my knife carved it in Roman letters, "Let not your sorrow die, though I am dead." But I have done 1,000 dreadful things as willingly as one would kill a fly. And nothing grieves me heartily indeed, that I cannot do 10,000 more.
Bring down the devil, for he must not die so sweet a death as hanging presently.
If there be devils, would I were a devil, to live and burn in everlasting fire, so I might have your company in hell, but to torment you with my bitter tongue.
Sir, stop his mouth, and let him speak no more.
Oh!